And if we can reduce the recidivism over here, 26 in California, close down one of the divisions, and basically the sheriff developed a think tank. He even went even so far as to develop a clergy ID for pastors, whereas when they get over to any other divisions and it's a non-contact visit, that they could use the ID to access the jail. They don't have to stand in the long lines. They could just go right up front, show the ID. They have used this system right here as a networking system. We also, within this themselves, they developed the Clergy United and Company, where they go out and develop grants for themselves.
We are changing lives. We are. And a lot of it is being done through your work here. And I am very excited.
We have here today a part of the Sheriff's Clergy Advisory Council. They've created a mentoring program for the detainees at the Cook County Department of Corrections as part of a reentry initiative. This is all coming under the direction of Director Leonard Evans.
And what are they going to be doing?
The mentoring piece today is going to deal with anger management, and right now we have 2 individuals who will be here to administer that program, Reverend Frank Phillips and Dr. John Hinton.
I think really everyone that was in the advisory council, when you really look at it, I think they all have a sense of purpose and direction, dedication and obligation, if you even would. A lot of people understand that in order for a community to help or rather to survive, you have to really give back to the community. And I think that's what collectively that we're all here for. We can recorrect a broken system if we apply ourselves and our attitudes in one direction. I think that we can make a big change. I think that we can close down some divisions in the Cook County. I really do believe that we can change the mindset of a lot of people. And that's what we're here for. The primary goal is to help the inmates. What we really would like to do is concentrate on trying to help our youths before they get into the system and get lost into the system, but also to bring hope to those that are in the system, understanding that the mindset can change, and if you can change your mindset, then you can change your future.
We have pre-care, in-care, and after-care programs for the inmates. Pre-care deals with the families and hopefully teenagers or whichever before they go into the system. The in-care deals with the inmates and his sustenance while he's here to try and get him into a state of being able to function when he gets back out into society. The aftercare is one of the programs we're getting ready to do in the next couple of days as an input part that's going to deal with him after he leaves. Now, through all 3 of the cycles, we've got heavy mentoring that helps to deal with letting people know in regards to one of the things that's not even been talked about or dealt with is discipline. You know, if you notice, kids don't come through disciplinary aspects. And I don't know if this went through psychology or whatever. We had breaks in society where people just do not deal with even disciplining their own children. So somewhere along the line, you have to deal with that. And that's what is probably the roughest part about being incarcerated is that you've got to get back acquainted with being disciplined and charged with whatever the things that we're doing. And I say that I'm talking about as a society, we are responsible for our actions. And you find that most of them just don't realize that they're in control of themselves until they lose that control, and then an officer or somebody that's got them in bondage, so to speak, has to be reintroducing them to the fact that you need to discipline yourself and do things that's within an order and structure.